Hello, welcome. Today we're going to bake a Depression era recipe, and I looked at my cupboards and my bank account and I noticed that the only recipe that I can really make today is water pie, or otherwise known as Depression pie. So we're going to start off with a pie crust. You can make your own, or you can grab one of these frozen pie crusts from your freezer aisle. They're affordable enough these days, and hopefully you have that in stock. We're going to par bake this at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Par baked pie crust. Don't forget to poke little holes in the bottom of your crust. And make sure it's completely cooled before you go ahead and start the filling. So we're just going to set this aside, and we're going to get our container of 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 cups of sugar. Seems like a lot of sugar, but the flavor has to come from somewhere. Give that a little stir. Now we want 1/2 cup of flour. Now the recipe says to go ahead and mix this inside the pie crust, but I don't want to mess up our pie crust. So I'm just going to mix it here in this container and pour it into the pie crust afterwards. Next, we have 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a little dash of salt, and I happen to have this lovely nutmeg in my cupboard, and I'm going to go ahead and add it to the pie because I love the taste of nutmeg, and I think that's going to add something nice to this. Voila! Give that a stir. We'll get our pie crust back here. This is a very simple recipe, very simple ingredients. If you don't have any fruit or filling or anything to put into your pie crust and you're craving something sweet, this is just the thing. So let's fill the pie crust with this filling. And finally, we've got 2 tablespoons of butter, just in these little pads of butter, 6 to 8 pads of butter. We're just going to place that on top. It does float, it floats on top. Okay, and now we're going to put this back into our 400 degree oven for 35 to 45 minutes. So we baked for 40 minutes and we let cool for 3 whole hours, and you should get consistency like so, like it jiggles a little bit when you shake it, but it's firm. It's firm all the way around. And I do notice at the top that there's like a layer of butter, so you could probably cut in half the amount of butter that's in the recipe. I might have used a little bit too much butter. So we're gonna give this a try right now. Get ourselves a nice slice here. There we go. So you can see it's still a little firm. It holds its shape, but you know, it is what it is. It's water pie. And we're gonna have a taste test. Luckily it's after dinner time. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. It's just like a fruit pie, but there's no fruit. I can taste the cinnamon. I can taste the nutmeg. It's a little bit gelatinous at the bottom of it there. If you're craving a sweet dessert and you don't have any fruit available and all you have is basic ingredients in the cupboards, this would satisfy your craving for sure. I can see the popularity of Depression pie. And the source for my recipe, if you do a quick Google search, I'm sure you could find lots of recipes online for depression pie or water pie, but specifically, I used a recipe from Burley's Kitchen. www.berlyskitchen.com/water-pie/hashtag recipe. All right, thank you. Have a good night.